Diablo 2 Resurrection is out. I've been waiting for this for a while. And in today's video, I'm going to take a look at the Xbox Series X version and play a little bit and give you my thoughts of this. I have been a huge Diablo fan, starting with the original, going way back. And, I really enjoy this series. I think Diablo 2 is considered the best. It has been a long time since I went back and revisited this PC classic, now available on many platforms: PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, as well as Windows PC. And so for 40 bucks, you can download and check this out. So I'm going to share some footage with you. So sit back, relax. You may want to grab some popcorn. Here we go. Everybody's going to have their favorite Diablo 2 character. The Necromancer is pretty popular. I almost chose the Barbarian, but I'm going to be playing with some of my friends, and so I chose to go with the Paladin. And I'm also going to share gameplay of the Amazon. And so there's lots of different options of how to set up and play either online or offline. I do recommend going through the story mode, but you can play online, and if you chose that mode, then you can have like a cross progression option. So skill tree is amazing. Each character has their own skill tree, lots of customizations on how you want to customize your character. There's lots of different ways to play each character. This game has been around 20 plus years. Lots of strategies out there if you want to optimize and play your character to its full potential. Now the loot is amazing in this game. There's a ton of it. There's also a lot of garbage to pick up, and there's limited inventory. Now the inventory has been expanded. They had made it better than what it originally was, so that's nice. And there's some tricks that you can do to optimize your space. The stash in the town has been enhanced, so there is additional space where you can put things, as well as a couple things. These two items right here, this is kind of a benefit when you first play the game. Pick up these two items, as they can hold several town portals and scrolls to identify, which is super important in the game. You never want to run out of town portals, ways to go back to town, as well as you're going to find unidentified items, and it's great to identify them on the go, as they might be able to help you. And so this game has just a ton to like with these types of games. There's tons of loot, great graphics, amazing sound. The sound is really creepy and matches the atmosphere shown in this game. And really, this is just an amazing update to a timeless classic. I really love what they did with the graphics. Now, I haven't played this in quite a while, and when I originally played it, my computer could barely run it. And so really seeing it run 60 frames a second, that's why I got it on the Xbox Series X. Also want to mention, this is also on the Nintendo Switch. I didn't mention that earlier. And I'm sure there's a lot of fans that are going to love playing it on the go on the Switch. I opted to go with the 4K enhancements of the Series X, as well as it has some additional bells and whistles. I'm sure it looks amazing. But whatever you choose, this is a great update, and it's looking and playing great. I really enjoyed what I've played so far. Really kind of takes me back, and I'm playing with a controller, and for people concerned about the controller, it works great. Now here's the original graphics mode, and I thought that was really cool that they offered that option even on the console versions. Really sweet that they added that. As you can see, the graphics were enhanced significantly in this remaster. And so going back to the controller, I had no problems. Now, connectivity issues on day one, yes, the servers are probably overloaded. So I do recommend playing offline at this time, as I do believe that there's some connectivity issues, and so they're going to figure that out. This game is just so popular, I'm sure the servers are overwhelmed. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and jump and play a different character, as they had to figure out the server issues. And so Here's the Amazon with her sticky, stabby, stabby javelins. And so really a cool character, as she's a great hand-to-hand as well as range. And so really enjoy playing this character. And it's been a while since I've played Diablo 2, but I remember really enjoying playing with this character back in the day. And so really just want to say, if you're a fan of the series or fan of these types of games and you haven't checked out Diablo 2, this is a must. What I love is it's now in widescreen. You know, it's hard to believe that the original was not in widescreen. The map and where you can position the map it's so much better. And so there is sprawling levels in certain areas. You have to kill every single enemy, and it's just so well done now with widescreen. There's more to see on the screen, and it's great for range fighters. And so really like what they've done here. It's $40 as well. Now it's just a digital only download at the moment. Who knows if it will be a physical? I'm sure it will. For PC gamers, and for, I would say, most gamers out there, you're not going to care. For the collector out there that wants to get something and put it on a shelf, I understand why you want a physical. But rare is the game now that doesn't have a day one download patch, especially with this one, which had one. And so, you know, I just really love that not only did this come out and they didn't mess things up, but it's $40. And so some would consider that not a budget release, okay, but $40 is still not a full price release. And for me, there's going to be a ton of gameplay in this, and for many people, something you can play with friends. This really becomes a fun multiplayer game. And so lots of different options. If you want to go hardcore, you can do that. And you know, I don't play this game that way. I typically just play a couple characters, max them out, and just have fun. More of a casual player, but you know, for those out there, I know that they take that very serious. And so lots of different modes, lots of different ways of playing this game, and I think there's going to be a lot of people really excited with what they did here. Overall, I think this is a win-win. Console gamers get to experience this maybe for the first time, and PC gamers, rest assured that your timeless classic has not been messed with too much. And so I'm sure there's going to be someone out there with an issue of something they did, but overall, a thumbs up for me. And I really love the skill tree. There's so many different ways of customizing your character, as well as adding additional points and choosing how you want to build characters. This wasn't the first game to do this, but it was the game that really added some depth and it really expanded upon the original Diablo. Now, I'm a huge fan of the original Diablo. I really hope that they remake that too, but I really am excited to see that this is a lot better than I anticipated. I had heard all sorts of stuff, how, you know, with the controller, how is it going to work, and is it going to be able to have a successful console release? You know, I was nervous, to be quite honest. You know, I was a big fan of Diablo 3 on the console. I played a lot on my PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and I really see myself getting into this. It's just everything you would like from the PC Classic has translated well into this remaster. Now, I haven't played the Switch version, so I can't comment on that, how well the graphics look, how well it compares to the Xbox Series X. You know, that's the main reason why I got it on the Series X is, you know, I played Diablo 3 on the Nintendo Switch. Now, if I didn't play it on PC and didn't play it on my PlayStation 4 Pro, then I would have thought that the graphics were pretty awesome on the Switch. But, you know, I was a little disappointed with that port, and so that's why I went with the Series X version, because I knew it was going to look at least the best. My PC gaming computer is okay, but I think my Series X will run it better. So that's why I am running it on the Series X. You're going to have your preference, and, you know, I think there's just going to be a ton here for people to enjoy. Check it out. It gets a thumbs up for me, and I'm enjoying it so far. I can't wait to play it more. Wow. You know, just a couple hours in, and I already can tell I'm going to love this. this is how a remaster is done. They took the exact game and made it better. And for many people out there, Diablo 2 is still top of their list of these types of games. I'm a huge fan of the series, and Diablo 2 is by far the best, I think. As much as I played a ton of 3, I think 2 is the best, and it really shows that they've done a wonderful remaster of a 20-plus-year-old PC game. So what did you think? Have you played this? Do you plan on picking it up on a particular console, handheld, or PC? Comment below, and also share your memories of this timeless classic, as many people have memories of playing this game. Really cool that they had the original graphics mode put into this. This is just to show how much better it looks now. And for people that haven't experienced Diablo, this is a great one to jump in and play. It's definitely meatier than the first one, and I actually think it's better than Diablo 3. I think many people would agree and say that Diablo 2 is the best. And so that's it. I want to thank everybody for viewing this video. I had a lot of fun just going back and playing this. This is definitely one I'm going to try to put in more time if I can, as this is the types of games that I like to play, and I've been waiting for this one for a while. If you're new to the channel and like what you see, consider hitting that like and subscribe button and clicking the bell, as I'm uploading videos every week. You folks are wonderful and beautiful. This is the Immortal John Hancock, and you have a good day.